Hey, I might be making eye contact with all of you. This is Jeremy Azvita with Crave Online, and I'm here with Ross Robinson and MOPA. The new album that you guys have been working on is pretty unusual.
It's a weird mixture in between a classical piano, a singer yelling, and hardcore drumming. And yeah, it's pretty ruthless. It's all about the way we feel. It's not about technical things or chops or metal or being brave in front of everybody. It's more like expressing what you are in a true way.
At the beginning, we wanted to to get out the all this world of guitars and play piano over screamings and drums and see what happens.
It's different and unique, and it pushes the boundaries for people to expand and grow off of, I think. Music is so homogenized in the same shit happening over and over and over and over and over.
So, as I understand it, based on what you're saying, it's not that you guys just happen to be playing piano and drums and singing. It's that you specifically set out to sort of defy the convention. Is that like what you went out to do?
That was a huge part of the deal. Just, saying shit to this world, musical world. Yeah.
I'm in Private Alaska. Were you guys aware when you picked your name that MOPA also stands for Master Oscillator Power Amplifier, which is part of a laser beam?
No, we only knew. We learned recently that MOPA in Russian means sea, the sea. So
What?
we get pretty stoked to it. No, sea, the seaside,
Like the ocean.
the ocean. Yeah.
I like the laser beam better.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Master Oscillator Power Amplifier. Master Oscillator Power Amplifier, which is part of a laser beam. Are you guys upset that you're sort of like disqualified from appearing in Guitar Hero?
Hello.
Funny that you should mention it. I've been thinking of starting a band where it's just a singer, a drummer, and a taco. It's gonna go something like this, like.
I'm feeling the vibe, actually. Yeah.
All right. To give some people some background on you, you're often referred to as the godfather of nu metal, which
Let me eat that second.
I know you're not terribly happy with the term, but is that maybe because that what's happening now is so different than like what you were doing then? Like, what happened to that genre, and is there still life in it?
The genre as a genre to me is absolutely dead, and it was dead the moment it was like overwhelmingly taking over all of music, and all these bands, second-rate bands, using like a little formula and tuned down guitars and tag themselves and using Egyptian scales in their vocals. To be a godfather is something that's soulless. I feel really ill about. That's why I'm always putting it down.
It's just so bad.
Aside from the nu metal thing, right? You sort of pioneered the sound of like the post-hardcore bands, like At the Drive-In, Glassjaw, which then eventually turned into like screamo and then emo, right? What is it about your sound that becomes like so, I don't know, misconstrued later on?
I don't know, you hear something and it overwhelms you with this great sense of, oh my God, I feel alive. And you're a musician, what do you want to do? It becomes an influence, but the thing where it's going haywire is that they're copying riffs maybe, or a tuning or a style of vocal or something, and not the heart intention that we were throwing down, which created something that you haven't heard yet in those bands, you know, at that time.
Is there anybody that you'd really like to work with that you haven't? And would you ever do like a strictly hip hop album?
Hip hop? No, absolutely not. No way. Who would I want to work with? Basically the Claxons, and I haven't worked with them yet. Before that, my answer was always The Cure. And because I said that, I got to do them. It's my favorite band ever, and I wanted it to satisfy the fans, you know? I wanted to turn them on, man. So when it's not there, it was just like, you know, shrieks of fear would run down my spine and be like, oh, that's the sign for me to get in there and step it the up, you know? And I was pretty hardcore with them. And, yeah. This is great. Pace yourself. Don't do it like the cinnamon.
Remember the cinnamon, yeah.